President Biden's infamous decision to pull the permit on the Keystone pipeline has left thousands of Americans, union members, jobless.
And our very own Carly Shimkus went down to the pipeline and she spoke to the workers that are struggling now to survive, put food on the table. Yeah. She joins us with their stories. Hey, Carly.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, guys. You know, President Biden is telling the American people that canceling the pipeline will help the climate and create green energy jobs. But as you've heard on the Fox News channel, those laid-off workers tell a very different story. So in order to get the full picture, I went down to Fouke, Arkansas, a town comprised largely of pipeline workers, and they say this executive order will crush their community. Watch.
Basically, you're looking at an unemployment officer this morning. Everybody here is affected and out of work.
A few weeks ago, you were in Nebraska, working on a pump station, and that executive order comes down with the signature on a piece of paper. You become one of the first people to lose their jobs.
The future ain't looking so bright. I mean, it's hard to make plans when you've got an administration that's trying to crush your future.
This was going to be your family home for you and your 3 boys?
Yes, that's been the rest of my life right here. This land's been in my family's for years, and now I'm without a job.
Now you don't have a job.
Senseless, especially in this day and age. The best stimulus they could do for this country right now is keep people working.
My husband, Macaulay Knight, and I, we were both going to be able to have the opportunity to go work on the Keystone. That was going to be my first job back as a helper after having our little boy. To have that future just completely taken away just by one signature.
I don't want to draw unemployment. I want to work. There's a lot of people in this country hurting, and he just added to the list when he signed that piece of paper.
Our youngest daughter is a junior in high school, and she's supposed to be going to college too, and I don't know how I'm going to pay for it. I have no idea.
This is not first or second generation. This is third and fourth generation of pipeliners in this town. These guys depend on these jobs. These are good paying jobs.
They're not going to lose jobs in these areas. They're going to create jobs.
I'd certainly welcome you to present your data of all the thousands and thousands of people who won't be getting a green job.
They could be the people who go to work to make the solar panels.
So when you hear President Biden and other folks in the administration say these folks can get jobs working in renewable energy, what do you say?
My husband has spent many, many hours practicing to become a welder. To be able to turn around and go into a different job trade completely, we would be starting over.
In these small towns, the industries are not there. Nor is he providing the jobs that he says he will. They're simply not there.
It's not just that easy to get rid of everything you've worked so hard on and go do something else.
This pipeline was going to bring about 800,000 barrels of oil into the United States from Alberta, Canada a day. Now that the pipeline's not happening, what's going to happen to that oil?
This pipeline wasn't going to be a new source. It's a different mode of transportation, a safer, a cleaner mode. We can't run this country off green energy alone. We're supposed to be a superpower, and we can't keep the lights on in this country.
It's something that's going to take many years and generations to change over to. And right now is not the time.
It's completely political. Oil's coming in regardless, and the pipeline allows a safer way for it to come in. All he's doing is making a bunch of men that are willing to use their hands and work be dependent upon the government.
If you could sit down and talk to President Biden, what would you say to him?
I would really love for Biden to come out and look at the Keystone pipeline and see how green that it is, because he doesn't know. He's unaware. He has no idea.
Show me the proof that this was canceled for environmental reasons, not political. That's what hurts us the most. There's little towns like this all the way from the Gulf Coast all the way to Canada. This is just a small part of what's going on around this country.
This oil and gas, when you take it away, prices are going to go up. People's going to pay more for groceries. They're going to pay more for cars. They're going to pay more for houses. But right now, we're paying with our lives.